Good morning, friends. Carrie from Texas. How are you? Wow. Woke up this morning and was really expecting to see catastrophic numbers, and got to give it to Florida, their officials and their preparedness, man. They just are rock stars. Ron DeSantis is the man. He is an exceptional leader, and we need to look to him for the future of our country. He really is a rock star. His state was so prepared, and I know there are going to be, fatalities and terrible devastation, but based upon what we were hearing prior to the storm's arrival, it could have been so much worse. And as somebody that lived in Florida for 8 years, it's all about being prepared and listening to what your government and local officials are telling you. And wow, bravo, every single one of you. So good morning, Florida, and good morning to all of the other people who are suffering and struggling to get their lives back from Helene. Prayer chains are working, and let's continue to do that for all of our other Americans who are really, really struggling from these massive storms. God bless you if you happen to see this message. Okay, let's get started today. Do you have a drink? I do. I have my trusty iced coffee in my new Stanley mug. Look how cute this little thing is that came with it. It goes on top of your straw, so when you're not using it, you can put a top on it. Way to go. That's awesome, especially if you're out in the public. You don't want to get germs, right? I've had enough of that. Thank you. In the last week, I've been sick. I'm still trying to get over it. Grab your supplies, grab your makeup. Let's get going. I've done my brows with my Benefit Bang brow system. That is a pencil and then wax. And right now I'm not needing any filler, so that's doing really well. And then I found my last little bit of Fix and Glows. I've got that on. I am now going to put on my e.l.f. primer. Love this primer. I just love all e.l.f. I mean, talk about a brand that has absolutely changed makeup. I mean, it really has. It has made makeup, good makeup, quality products available for people who can't spend a fortune. You know what I would love to see? I would love to see these makeup brands getting involved in the recovery efforts. Donate. People like to feel better, and one of the ways to make you feel better, at least for me, and maybe I'm overstepping here, but at least for me, when I take the time to put myself together and get my makeup on when I'm not feeling 100%, makes me feel better. It makes me feel like I'm getting myself back to normal a little bit. And so I would love to see these brands get involved in these recoveries. Donate money, man. You've got enough of it, right? I mean, come on. And maybe they are. If they are, somebody let me know, because I would like to shout out to those companies who are getting involved in the recovery efforts. All companies should in America. These are Americans who are suffering, who need our help. Okay, I am using a color corrector this morning. It is a neutral color. It's not a pink color corrector. I'll show it to you in a second. I get it at Amazon, and it really does help, especially under my eyes right here. and on my spots where I have discoloration. It also helps up in my lids. This definitely helps with my eyeshadows. Get really true colors. This is Professional Makeup's color corrector. I get it at Amazon, and it is a great price. They do have multiple colors. As you can see, this is the nude color, and I really do like it. Today, I wanted to come back in today and try my House Labs foundation. I love this foundation. I haven't used it in quite a while, and I just wanted to do a refresh and see the difference between using the liquid and using the Tier and the cushion foundations. I just wanted to do a revisit on this beautiful foundation that I have from House Labs. I'm just putting it on with my fingers. I'm just going to let that sort of sit for a second and warm up on my face. Just a few seconds. And I'm going to take it and start working it. Got a little too much, actually, but we'll get it worked in. Wow, I did forget how beautiful this is. Wow, yeah. I have forgotten how beautiful this foundation is. It's like silk. Look how beautiful that goes on. Make sure that you remember to go down on your neckline. I did get way too much. Maybe a half of this is all I would have needed. But I will get it blended in and it will look really good. Wow. I have really forgotten how beautiful this one is. Perfect coverage. And you know, it's not that much thicker than my tinted moisturizer. It really is not. Now with this one, I'm pretty sure I am not going to need concealer. I'm very positive I don't need concealer with this. Wow. Covers my... Look at that. I'm trying to get really close. Somebody asked me about texture. I don't know if that's... Oh, beautiful. This really is a stunning... Forgot how beautiful this is. And like I said, I used way too much, but half of what I used would have been enough, but wow. Put my hair behind my ears today, I think. Spectacular, look at that. Let me get really close. Somebody asked me about, now you see the discoloration is completely gone. You can see the lines, but as I talked about that yesterday, that is not discoloration, that is fat, missing fat. And the only way to get that back is to put on a whole bunch of weight, which I can't do and wouldn't do, or go in and have fillers put in surgically with a needle. And I am not there yet. No, I have too many other things I've got to work on besides that. Okay, I'm using my contour now. And don't forget, down here in your neck, use this V to your advantage because it does slenderize your neck. This natural V that you get in your neck. Another great e.l.f. product that you guys told me about, this 4-color e.l.f. Let me show it to you. e.l.f. contour palette. I use these, I just, just ever so slightly, just sort of stipple that on like that. And then I come through with the lighter colors and I just blend because I don't like really severe, just enough. Just try to keep it as natural as I can. Beautiful. Wow. Okay, let me get out. Where is my powder? It is hidden in here. Here we go. This is my Laura Mercier loose setting powder in pink. And we're going to set all of the wet. Now, if you like a dewier finish, then maybe just to dust your face with a powder puff, that would work. I actually like a much matte finish to my makeup look. And so I use my powder puff here. Try not to hit my brows when I do this, because it takes me enough time to do my brows anyways. It is the one thing that takes more time than anything else for me in my makeup routine is my brows. Always has, always will. My brows are looking much better these days, though. I've really tried to let them fill back in, and they are definitely looking better. Taking my powder down onto my neck and under my chin, and then up here underneath my hair, trying not to hit my brows, and then dusting it all off because it does go everywhere. Okay, let's just look here. Let's see if we can get a I hope that you can see that texture. I had somebody ask me about texture, so I hope that works a little better. Obviously today I am wearing gray. I did not have to use concealer, by the way, so food for thought here. I used the House Labs foundation. It's in I think it's the second lightest color, A83 House Labs. And using this, I did not have to use concealer. So, food for thought there a little bit. I do want to just get my little spoolie here and let's check my brows. They look really good. That Benefit Bang glue is phenomenal. And it is a glue because my brows don't go anywhere ever. Here we go. One of my favorites, maybe my all-time favorite, Blow and Smoke by ColourPop. This is a must for everybody's collection because grays and blacks are one of the most dramatic looks that you can get. Today we're going to use a light gray, and we're going to stipple it on here, down on the lid, and just blend it up onto that transitional area. Beautiful gray. I love this palette because these are absolutely real gray grays. They don't change on me. They don't go to blue and they don't go to green. And if you want a true gray palette, this is it, man. Just taking that and blending it up into my big bone. Now I'm going to pick up a fluffier brush, and I'm going to go to the one right next door, and I'll show you these in just a second. And we're going to just ever so slightly pick a little bit up, and we're going to put it up here in transition, staying more on top of the bone than in the crease. When you stay on top of the bone, you're actually making that socket look taller, and it opens up your eye. And especially when you have a dark colored eye, like I do, that helps to keep your eyes forward and not sinking backward. Doing the same over here. In transition on the top side of the transition, the actual bone part of it. And we'll just do some windshield wiper. Beautiful. Yeah. I don't want it real dark today. Okay, then we're going to take a slanted brush, and we're going to go into another little bit darker color. And that's way too dark. So I'm going to take a tissue. And just wipe that off. Way too dark this morning. Let's use this one. Yeah, that's better. I am going to blend that out too. Really blending that darker gray. I want it soft. I don't want it to show up as a line. I want it to just show up as a change in color. Okay. Now, let's just take that first brush and let's just sort of really blend this down here. Really soften that lower color. Now, I'm going to take a lighter color finishing powder today, and it is my Revlon Color Stay, which I love this finishing powder too. It's just not pink, it's a whiter color. And we're going to take that and we're going to put it under here, and we're going to make sure we have no fallout. And we're blending. This is a great way to give you some under eye brightness, as well as making sure right here, there is no discoloration. That's where a lot of people get discoloration, is at the base of their eye and their nose, right here. And then I will show you the colors here in just a second. I'm going to clean that brush, and then we're going to come into the white color, and we're going to add some up here, and we're going to blend that real well. Okay, so here's what I used. I used this color right here first. Let me get my glasses so I can tell you the names. I used Stone Face right here, and that was on the lid. Then I used Smokin' right here in the transition. And then I used Slated down here for the outline. And you do not need much of this. It is very, very pigmented. All of them are very, very pigmented. That's what you saw happen to me when I put that darker color on. I got way too much on my brush. You don't need much at all, so just food for thought when you're working with this particular palette. Less is better, and then just build as you go. All right. We are using Coco Shimmer again today. LA Colors, my $3 pencil. I'm sorry, my $3 lipstick. From the dollar store. Can't beat it. And we're going to cover it again today with Physicians Formula Diamond Lip Gloss. It is a plumper. And it definitely plumps the lip. When you use a darker lipstick, make sure you're cleaning the end of your wand, because if you don't, you're going to get color transfer. And I don't like that. I want to use a specific color. I want it to be the color and not a blended color. All right, let's see. Yep, that looks good. Let's come in and let's curl. One lash at the bottom, one curl at the bottom, and then another one sort of towards the end of my lashes. One down the bottom. And then one sort of to the top of the lash. And L'Oreal's Panorama. It is my go-to mascara. I think it's probably always going to be until I find, whoops, I forgot blush. Milani Baked Dolce. I've had more compliments on this blush, I think, than any other blush I have ever worn, including the Christian Dior Backstage Rosy Glow. That was so incredibly popular a couple of years ago. This one, in my opinion, is a more versatile blush than that one. That one is a very light, sort of baby doll powder blush. This one, I think, is much more sophisticated and durable. It has more looks that it can work with. All right, let's get in and let's see if I can get closer up here for you guys. So I'm letting the brush really comb my lashes, and I'm trying to start as close to the bottom as I can because I want to lock in that curl that I just put. Your mascara is like hairspray for your lashes. So if you go to the bottom of the lash where you put that curl and you work it up through the lash, you're going to grab that curl and lock it into place. Love this mascara. Starting down at the bottom and letting the wand go through the lashes, coat them, lock in that curl, okay. Beautiful. Yep. Okay, so then let's clean the top of that wand off really good and then come down and pick up lower lashes here. Yep. Get these lashes down here that I can never get from the top. And perfect. All right, let's get eyeglasses on and let's see what we look like since I can't see. All I see is blur. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. I do think I need a little bit darker on the lip though. So I'm gonna add a color here. This is Spicy Cinnamon from Revlon. Yeah. Yeah, that looks better. That combination is really pretty because it's just a little bit darker, and my glasses are filthy. It kind of ties all that together. Let's just do a little bit of blending here. And we are set. All right, that's it. That's it for me on this Thursday. Golly, I've been home a week. Really? That's hard to believe. That's really hard to believe. I've been home a week from Australia. What a week it has been, because I have been sick, and this upper respiratory, whatever it is, I hope you don't get it. It is running rampant apparently everywhere in the world. So blessings to you. I hope that it doesn't cross your path, because it has definitely been a challenge for sure. From sore throat to congestion to everything else that comes along with it. So I hope that you do not experience it. That's it for me today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me as we got ready this morning. Again, this palette, I just cannot say enough about this palette, ColourPop Blow and Smoke, because it is so versatile. You can make a very, very dramatic look with this. Just this and nothing else. No other liners or anything. This one is definitely a must for your collection. And then give this a go. I'm telling you, this is probably the most beautiful look that I get with any foundation product. It's a loose product. It is a liquid foundation. House Labs, second lightest color. And it is truly stunning. I had forgotten just how beautiful it is. Probably because I try to keep it for, you know, special occasions. But today I really wanted to just check back in with it and revisit just how beautiful it is. I knew it was going to be beautiful, but it truly is a beautiful, beautiful foundation. Well worth the investment. If I'm not mistaken, I think it cost me like $40. I think I've had it for a while. God bless. Make your day spectacular. Please stop and remember all of those recovering from these hurricanes. Please continue to pray for their safe return home, and any of the repairs that they need, or their family members if they've had strife or loss. Please keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and pray for our country. We really need it right now. We are in troubled times, and we need prayer. We need prayer. So take a few minutes and ask for some help, because we all need it. I do. I know for sure. God bless you. Thank you for joining this wonderful community where we are here to help each other have our very best version of ourselves, whatever that is. Your authentic self, to encourage you to be the best you can, to put your best foot forward every day, and to remind you to take 30 minutes a day to make yourself feel good. Start your day off on the right foot, looking good, feeling confident, so you can get out there and hit that all-important grand slam, or make that first impression that changes your life. It can happen. Believe it. Believe in yourself. With faith, love, hard work, and dedication, anything is possible at any age. If you just put your mind to it and you say, this is what I want, this is how I got to get there, and then stay the course. Keep yourself on track so you can reach the heights that you want to reach, whatever those are. And we're here to help support you along the way, to do some makeup techniques and just reinforce positivity every day, right? We need more of that. We need more positivity. We need to stick together and support each other and encourage each other so we can be the very best that we can be. That's what this channel is all about. So thank you for being part of it. If you haven't joined, please consider doing that. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Everything I used today will be in the description box, and make your Thursday spectacular. This is Carrie from Texas. Mwah. See you the next time.